Azorius Affinity is honestly an insane pauper deck, and it's because of all that glitters. This card is honestly probably ban worthy, but I understand why it wouldn't be. There's so many answers to it, but it really makes it so if you just tap out and you let your opponent top deck that and put it onto anything unblockable, it's really just game ending. And we get to showcase that a lot in this league. Enjoy. This hand kind of slaps, not gonna lie. Well, not completely, but we'll make it work. We're on the draw, but we have creatures and we have glitter. That's kind of the whole shebang here. Artifact land, that's those colors. We're gonna play artifact lands that are these colors. So red and green artifact lands. So black. Jund Affinity? What is Jund Affinity? What are you playing green for? You play it like that, it's like green one. I don't know. Let's play this out. Let's play this out. Right? We can play out a bunch of stuff here. So we'll play this. They can't counter anything. They can kill stuff. Yeah, they can kill stuff. Tap this for white. Make another Thraben Inspector. Yep, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. We're close. We're close on this Myr Enforcer, truly. I love that. That's a gal blast, well used in my opinion. For us. that's a galvanic blast well spent. I'll say that. So on our turn, we can go Darksteel Citadel. Probably just want to maximize on the amount of mana we use. Blood Fountain. It's fine. So they're probably just going to hold up some removal here. But the blood token does give them something to do with their mana. Okay, there you go. There you go. Stuff and things. Love that. Yeah, I mean, I don't completely blame them. You're kind of forced to do this because I could very much just play all that glitters and then, you know, we're kind of running away with the game at that point. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So really, it's forcing you to have another all that glitters. Do you have that? That's the idea. Or not even an all that glitters, just a Gal Blast. So they very much could have an edict. That's something completely fair as well. But again, I'm forcing them to have all that. I'm forcing them to have all that. Because they used up 2 Gal Blasts there. Like, they have to play a threat at some point. And we're definitely a little light here, forcing their hand. It may not be the position we're in, but this deck plays a lot of card draw as well. So I'm kind of just relying on that as well. Like, did you just keep a handful of removal? Essentially. Did you just keep a handful of removal? Kind of wish I was playing One Land Spy against this deck right now. If they kept a handful of removal, kind of wish I was playing One Land Spy. All right, you got 3 mana for a Crypt Rats. Sure. So they're gonna Crypt Rats me out of this game or something? Like, hey, yo. All right, I love the second all that glitters. I will say that. So we're gonna go to combat. Doesn't really matter. I imagine they block here. No? Oh, lordy lord. You're just gonna take the hit. Okay. Okay. All right. Pass through. I will use up my clue tokens as needed. So they'll block next turn. I could have played the other all that glitters, but I don't think I need to force removal that much, right? Like I don't want to lose multiple copies of a good effect type of thing. Okay. All right. So let's sack the blood token. That's fine. Draw your cards. You're at 3 mana. So you got to block here. Definitely don't attack, right? We'll draw a card. Right, and we'll draw another card. All right, let's see what happens here. Yep. What do you got? I'm tapped out. Yeah, exactly. Destroy it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. So playing all that removal. You're at 8 life. Okay, we love a threat here. I would love a threat. So they can pay 1. They can pay 1, right? Yeah, that does make that kind of annoying, but it's okay. We'll force the issue. We'll force the issue. Use up your creature, right? Like that's what I want. Oh Lord, opponent, no. No, opponent, no. That's not how you do it. All right, I think they had the opportunity here. Think they just kind of like, yeah, they just have 6 through. That's so unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. Take it for what it is. Okay, so we're playing some form of Affinity as well. Definitely seems like Dust to Dust is the plan. Standard Bearer is also potentially an option, but I think Obsidian Acolyte could just be better. Having the protection from black, the direct removal, I think these options might be better. So in this case, instead of Metallic Rebukes, maybe we could drop those, and then we don't really need Vault Skirges. So I don't really want to counter. I just want to be proactive. We could keep Vault Skirges as threats though. There is that, but I think this is fine. I think this is fine. We're taking out 2 threats, bringing in kind of net 1, but a little bit less for like interaction, but like a Dust to Dust early could be game ending. If this is going to be a 3-color deck, an early Dust to Dust could be really, really game ending. I think this is fine. This is very iffy, but I will try it. Like truly, I will try it. This isn't a good keep. This isn't a good keep. But I'm kind of just mesmerized by the double Dust to Dust. I mean, Springleaf Drum's here, Thraben Inspector's here. There's a lot of opportunities to get some things going. If we find one more land, I win this game, I think. Truly. So they mull to 4. Ooh, they mull to 4. Okay, pass. They mull to 4. Ooh, babe. Do we get some damage in? No, I think we just make more artifacts. Yeah, I think we just make more artifacts. Yep. Cleansing Wildfire. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, there's some ramp going on here. There is some ramp going on here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's some non-artifact stuff. I think what we do, I think what we're supposed to do is we can just play everything out really. So we play this, and then what we do is create white, play the Gingerbrute, right? So that just allows us to play both of those. 1 less damage, but it just gets those threats out. And then next turn, human and a non-human, we can draw some cards. We can draw some cards. We'd also just play the Thoughtcast. That works as well, but let's see what they remove. If they have some removal, we'll have to... if they have some removal, we'll have to just play out... need here, so... Thoughtcast is going to be the piece. Honestly, it might be good to just play out both of these. So I'll play the Springleaf Drum. Right, and then I'm gonna play the limiting one first. Blue. And this. Yeah, I'll play the limiting one first. Just need to really draw into another land, and then we're in a really good spot. We will... Okay, we'll still create blue with this. We'll still create blue with this. So this spell is reduced. And then we'll play... Why don't we just play Thoughtcast? Oh, there it is. That's what I... Yeah, that's what's going to spell it here, I think, for them. Okay, once I'm able to get off, like, multiple Dust to Dusts, we're going to be able to push them so far back. We have all 3 of them in our hand right now. This is the hand of the century right here. This is the hand of the century right here. Fair enough. All right, fair enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the Gingerbrute. Right, create white. This. And And white. Play the Obsidian Acolyte. They can't, like, bro, they mulled so far. There's no way they have all that removal. There's no way. And then we just create blue. Thoughtcast. Like, they have to be mad. Truly, they have to be mad. All right. That's fine with me. Like, yo, it's getting crazy. Okay, all right. Next turn, we're making some magic happen. Next turn, we're making some magic happen. So what I can do is I can use 1 mana, play Obsidian Acolyte. Like, I just want to play out the board here. Yeah, that's even better, actually. So what we can do is we can play out Dust to Dust, targeting these two. Right? And then what we can do is play the Obsidian Acolyte using white, right? And then pass. And then, like, they're at, like, pretty much no cards in hand, like, no value, nothing. I think, yeah, I was gonna say there is value in Dust to Dusting the Ichor Wellspring in the Vault. They do draw a card, but that's a card that's a permanent that they would have to sacrifice to their I'm forgetting the name of the draw spell that they cast last turn, but black and 1 sack, they make a treasure draw to. They would have to sacrifice something else. So there is value in actually Dust to Dusting there. But yeah, we ended up just, like, they mulligan, we had way better cards. It's just magic. This hand. All right. Fine. Am I supposed to mulligan this hand? I think so, because these two creatures are, like, uncastable. I guess I'm supposed to mulligan this hand, but, like, double glitters? Come on. There's ways. Okay. What type of white deck is this? Is this? Oh, lordy lord. Okay. We can then do is... Okay, Thraben Inspector is swanging. Yup. We really need to draw into something here. Oh, lordy lord. This is gonna be some mid-range deck. Okay. This is gonna be a grind. We got Journey to Nowhere's in our near future. Oh lord, I kept a terrible hand. I should have just mulled this. I truly should have just mulled this. They're gonna play Thraben Inspector and create a treasure. They're gonna hold up the ability to draw it, like draw with the clue. They're swanging. Eventually, I will get to the board. And I will flood. I will flood them out. Oh, squados. The squad's out. Those are some chump blockers. I will say that. Squad's out. Okay. I kept a terrible hand. I actually, like, just kept a terrible hand. Against a matchup like this, it's like mono white. Like I could play Relic here, but I think the plan is just to stay the same. I think the plan is just to stay, like, you could play Relic for the protection spells, but that doesn't even protect against colorless. Yeah, they could be playing a second color. I don't know. Could be Pestilence. Probably not. I mean, they're playing Hawks, so probably not. But that's okay. We kept a terrible hand. It's okay. We live and we learn. We wanted a meme. We got to meme last round and we flew too close to the sun. It's okay. It's okay. Gonna make it work. All right, deck submitted. Opponent really thinking. They're probably, like, deep in their thought right now, like, what could we be playing? I mean, it's a pretty good guess that we're playing Glitters. Zorius Glitters. So, I mean, go accordingly, I guess, right? Like, just bring in your Dust to Dust. Can't do much about that at that point. But at least I'm on the play, so that Dust to Dust is going to be a little late. If I can get out onto the board quick, then that Dust to Dust should be late. But it is very, I mean, it is going to be a little iffy. If we start putting all that glitters onto creatures. Okay. Anyway, keepable hands. Okay. Okay. All right. Fair enough. It's not bad. Like, honestly, it's not bad. Just because the Ornithopter. It's not bad. Yeah. And then I can ninjutsu in the Moon Circuit Hacker. Sure. Right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into Camboot. Begin Camboot. Attack with Camboot. Shall go unblocked. We will ninjutsu in. Right. Get some damage in. Yes, I would love to draw a card. Oh. Oh. You don't say. Alright, Thraben, baby. Oh, the draw. Play the Ornithopter again, because we got to bring in another Moon Circuit Hacker. See, we're like just much farther out. This was a... Why didn't we mull? Why didn't we mull last turn? You know what I mean? Why didn't we just mull last turn? Why did we not just mull last turn? Okay, so now we can't exactly be free swinging, but that's okay. So we'll draw a card first. Let's get our value out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can play out this thing here. So I can play this out here. Right, we'll play out the Myr Enforcer. Right, and then we'll just pass there. Just creating a wide board. They can dust to dust us here, but they'll dust like one of our lands and like a Myr Enforcer. So that's fine. We're not like too far behind if they do that. And they tap out if they do that, so it's not a terrible thing. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, we're creating threats. We're creating threats. Okay, they're gaining some life. They're gonna connive. Connive is draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card. Okay. Alright, alright. They don't want to gain a lot of life, I see. Not too much, not too much. Give me a glitters. I was gonna say, give me a glitters. Let's go to attacks. Let's go to attacks. Let's go to attack with these. Yeah, let's go to attack with these. Okay. How are they blocking here? Are they going to double block the Enforcer? Ooh. Okay. I would very much just love to draw a card. So I don't mind the Myr Enforcer not hitting. This is going to be about just getting more resources here. Yep. Love to draw a card. Perfect. Rebuke is actually beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Thraben Inspector. Hold on. Play the land per turn. Play the Thraben Inspector. Right? Let's get all my draw spells out. Play the Myr Enforcer again. And then we can hold up Metallic Rebuke here for the whatever. The removal, the dust to dust, whatever it might be. Just hold it up. Let's see what they end up playing here. We could even just like, if it's like a decent threat, I don't mind countering it as well. So now they have to be aware of the counterspell that I could have. Ooh, baby, no, no, no. Baby, no, no, no. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, pass right through. Gaining some life, that's fine. Just playing some mono white mid range. It's okay. Just vibes. Just pure vibes from our opponent here. We're gonna go in for some combat. We're gonna attack with the Myr Enforcer. Right. No blocks from our opponent. We're gonna draw a card. Oh, I love me another Myr Enforcer. Myr Daddy. What? Come on. Don't hate me for them sus comments. Come on. Myr Enforcer is actual daddy right here. By the way, for all those questioning my hair, I got a bit of a mask going on in it. So, you know, ignore me. I got a bit of a mask going. Okay, Battle Screech. Kind of unfortunate. That's just gonna create a bunch of chump blockers and a bunch of life. So Battle Screech goated card though. I believe I have some signed Battle Screeches. There's somewhere in a binder. Yeah, create all your blockers. This is a good thing. This is a good idea. There's not much I can do to deal with this. This deck doesn't really play board wipes, so. All right, let's just draw off our clue tokens. That's what they're here for. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's do this again. Come on now. Draw 2 cards. Can't just be drawing lands in a 16 land deck. How many cards? How many lands do I need to draw? Hey, yo. Okay, so let's go in for combat. Let's attack. Right? Bang, bang. 2 Myr Enforcers. They can kill these if they need to. I don't think they really can, but they want to. Okay, well, definitely the flyer is dying. Like, the big one is dying. Yeah, definitely the big one is dying. They took 4. Perfect. So we'll play the bridge so that our mana is good. And then we can play this. The Vault Skirge, which is going to be a fantastic target for a Glitters. Fantastic Glitters target. Actually, honestly, I might actually just glitter one of the non-artifacts. That's probably the safest way to do it, because Dust to Dust can't interact with that. Yeah, look at the top 4. Reveal a creature card. Dawnbringer Cleric is really unfortunate. That's going to handle the Glitters pretty well. It's going to handle the Glitters pretty well. That's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good way to get some combat in. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna attack. Honestly, just start attacking. I don't mind if they yeah, if they lose some threats here. I definitely could have just played the Gingerbrute out here. Definitely probably should have just played the Gingerbrute out here, but it's okay. Yeah, they'll kill one of these, and then they'll just... That's fine. I'll kill the flyer. This is kind of what I want. I need to take some of these chumpers, like, out, because they're low on cards. Yeah, so we'll kill that, right? They'll go Scourge for Scourge. Right? So 2 of our things will die. That's okay. Oh, okay. Removal. So the last card in their hand is the Cleric. Okay, we'll play the Gingerbrute. Hold that up. So we just have to kind of wilt away at them here. What we can do is potentially just go for a large swing, and I think they have to be kind of ready with it with the Cleric, because now that I have this Gingerbrute unblockable, like I wanted them to use as many resources as possible, and then now it's like, oh. Like, they could definitely... Okay, well... That's really unfortunate. Okay. That's okay. Let's start swinging. Let's start doing some damage back to us. That's okay. Bugler with Thing is really unfortunate. Of One Mind. Unfortunately, costing 3. Okay. Oh, we might as well, right? Yeah, it's not looking too great. This might just be an L, because I definitely could have gotten a game. If I mulled, I feel like last game would have gone a lot differently. Well, I might have just been misevaluating combat. What they're drawing into is really unfortunate, though. What they're drawing into is just very unfortunate. Hey, yo, all this life gain too? Yo, if they just draw another token maker, I think I just concede. I think I truly just concede if they make another token maker. Found a Glitters. Gotta force the Cleric at some point, but yeah, so we found a Glitters. Right, so we'll play the Glitters on the Ornithopter, play the Seat, and attack. Just threaten it as much as possible. They'll chump, right? Right. They'll gain a life. Definitely, I feel like this is a situation where I could have just saved the Gingerbrute. Because the Gingerbrute could have just swung in for a bunch here. Yeah, so they'll come in. They'll destroy the glitters. We'll hopefully just have another one that we can take advantage of. That's the plan. I don't even know if we win this at this point. Like, look at what's going on. There's a way. We're not dead in the water just yet. Where there's a will, there's a way. No board wipes though. That's kind of like, this is one of those situations where Grixis Affinity definitely has the boost here. Okay, love me another one. Love me another one. Let's put it on that. Keep swinging. Keep swinging. You got to keep having answers. That's what we got to force from our opponent. Got to keep having answers. So they did get rid of a plains, which tells me the card in their hand is either really good or it's either really good or unfortunately I don't have black mana. Yeah, the card I don't need to play this plains. I can just make them think it's something. But yeah, the card in their hand is really good, or it's just another like plains or something. Yeah, it could have just been a militia bugler. Okay, what are they getting? Hopefully they're bottom decking some stuff that just isn't great. So core Skyfisher brings back a Dawnbringer cleric. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to concede this. Honestly, I don't want to grind this out. This is just too much mental effort. Playing some Affinity, no glitters, but not a bad curve. Not a bad curve, honestly. It's kind of the same functional thing with an. So I think I'm supposed to play Bridge first. Then I can play Thraben Inspector, Springleaf Drum, bring in Gingerbrute, pass from there. Okay, opponent mulled twice, which is good vibes, good vibes. Okay, potentially some mono white mid range again. Let's see, definitely not the best matchup for us, but that's okay. Definitely not the best matchup for us. Double Metallic Rebuke will help though. I think there's going to be situations where they're going to play a core Skyfisher or the Conniver, and you know, just bouncing those is going to be pretty big. Dawnbringer cleric. Oh, Boros. Okay, so more aggressive. That's probably net better for us. Yeah, that's probably net better for us. Okay. In this case, play the Thraben Inspector. Right, create an artifact. Play the Springleaf Drum. Oh no, sorry, wrong one. Play this. Play the Gingerbrute. Definitely want multiple creatures out, if possible. This also lets us get some combat in. Right. And then pass through from there. We have 5 artifacts out. Next turn we can get to 6. Then we can play Myr Enforcer, hold up, well, can't exactly hold up Metallic Rebuke, but something. So countering Galblast are going to be big here. I just wonder what type of mid-range, what type of aggro mid-range, whatever it might be. If they're playing, there's that one like artifact equipment that gives, it like makes a token and gives it like 3-1. It makes it into a 3-1 or something like that. Oh, okay. Interesting. They bounce? Turn the, oh, the Lembas. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes, what am I saying? Interesting. That makes sense. Okay, so they're gonna hold up the removal. So Galblast is only 2 right now, which is good. I think it might be net better just to do this. Let's do this. Right. Play the other artifact. Let's create Myr Enforcer costs 1. Right. And then what we can do here is creatures with haste, right? So make that unblocked. Then what we can do is go in for combat, attack. Right, it's gonna make it unblocked. Then we could bring in the Moon Circuit Hacker. Make the Moon Circuit Hacker. And then they can kill this if they want, but that means like if they use Galblast here, that's a Galblast that will not be going at my Myr Enforcer until like unless they want to play the Limbus and do it next turn. I'm gonna get some card draw out of this, so that's gonna be some value there. I would love to draw me a card here. Ooh, an Ancient Den. Play it again. Play it again. Double Metallic Rebuke though. Play it again. Yeah, you can't do it now. You gotta do it next turn. You gotta do it next turn. Which is what I like. We're establishing a pretty decent board here, and they kind of just have to hold back a bit. Yep. That gives you your third artifact that you need. Galblast can now hit for 4. Galblast Myr Enforcer. All right, opponent. 3 cards in hand. The less resources they have, the better it is for us. So I will take that for what it is. Now, they're not going to do anything on our turn, which is kind of interesting. We're going to Novice Inspector. Right. We're going to Novice Inspector. We are going to also make this unblockable. Right. Not attack with the Moon Circuit Hacker. We'll attack with these. I'll hold back the counterspell. Right. We will Metallic Rebuke that. 1, 2, 3. If you have another one, sure, but double Galblast just to kill this Myr Enforcer is extreme value. Like, truly extreme value. Yep. They took 5 there. That's great. It's a great piece up. And then that kind of, like, it's approaching that point where if I can get like one more swing in, that Lembas has to kind of be available to draw some cards. Okay, so they get a land out of it. Get a land out of it. It's kind of what we want to see for now, right? Not other available resources. Like, they can't, like, they kind of have to hold this up now. Because what if I just play a Glitters right now? If I play a Glitters right now, I think that's win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like almost lethal. Almost lethal. Play that out. Right. And honestly, just going for some combat, I think this is probably just net better just to do this, just to force the action. Like, we will lose things here. They'll block Core Skyfisher to the Hacker. They'll block 1, but it means I got 1 more damage in. Is that really worth it? No. That's not really worth it. Just going this way. That's not really worth it. Sure. Jump it. Love that. Yup. And then we pass the turn. We can draw some cards next turn. Why though? Why though? Opponent. Why? You can't. You can't. It lives. It lives. It lives. All right. Draw your card. Draw your card. Get desperate. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Fortunately, your opponent doesn't have a lot of resources, so we were able to just get out underneath them here. Glinhawk returning the Limbus. Actually, maybe just Experimental Synthesizer. Yeah, I was going to say. Probably just want to get through your deck a little quicker here. Play the Synthesizer. Keep going. Wedding Invitation. Battlefield Jargon. So target creature can't be blocked this turn. So it gains lifelink. Okay, interesting. It's a nice little piece against burn, I guess. Pretty interesting. All right, opponent thinking. Opponent thinking 1 card in exile so far. So you can play the Wedding Invitation, I guess, but you really need to like hold up the Lembas because I can just win out of nowhere here. I actually don't want to be passing through either because I'll use 2 mana and draw with the Clue token. But let's see what our opponent does here. They're holding on. They're holding on. I guess they're thinking if they should think here. Yeah, they're gonna Wedding Invitation. They'll draw a card. They'll hold up the Lembas. I think they see the fact that like we don't exactly win off the thing. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yeah, it doesn't exactly win the game, but it's close. It's close. So we will like go down 1 clue token just to get through our deck here a bit. I think it's just better if we just use up our mana here. So let's pay for it. Pay for it. Draw a card. Do need to find some options at some point. Our opponent needs to get something going here because that unblocked damage, it's gonna add up. It's gonna add up. Okay. Draw a clue token. That's not exactly what we're looking for. Right. So they can kill a thing here, but that's fine. That's a trade I like because then I can start swinging with a lot more. I'll definitely kill this core Skyfisher here. Okay, so Galblast, they found it. Good for them. Or they after 3 pieces of removal later, they're finally able to get rid of that. I'll tell you what, there's going to be just a stack of a lot of card draw available to me. Stack of a lot of card draw. We're going to hold that up. I don't really need to play the Springleaf Drum here, but this could very much turn around on us here. Opponent Multa 5, and honestly, they're not actually doing that bad. They have drawn more cards than us, which is unfortunate. They have gone through more cards than us. Oh lordy lord, Experimental Synthesizer. Yeah, see, this is where this archetype definitely beats us out here. Novice Inspector 2. Oh lord. I thought Glitters was supposed to be a busted strategy. I feel like I'm getting outclassed at all turns of the game right now. I feel like I'm getting outclassed everywhere. Don't worry, we'll draw out of this somehow. Okay, you have to play like a Novice Inspector here. Yeah, I have to play a Novice Inspector. And then you kind of just hold up the Lembas. That's kind of the idea here. Yeah. Investigate. And then if we don't do anything, you can just sack the clue token with your 2. That's the idea. That's the idea. Okay. That's not bad. Yup. Let's see if we can't find a Glitters. Let's see if we can't find a Glitters. Yup. Okay. Go to combat. Attack. This Gingerbrute is going to be so key for, you know, just enabling, like, if I draw Moon Circuit Hacker or something. Gingerbrute, goated common. Goated common. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're this far in the video, how y'all feeling about Gingerbrute? Truly a goated common. Truly a goated common. Yep. Draw your card. Turns out, for mid-range decks, a functional reprint of Thraben Inspector, pretty good. Pretty good. Opponent, Baladom. This is one of the criticisms I have for Pauper. Games feel like they take forever. You feel like you're doing nothing. Like sometimes you feel like you are, like, on their side. Yeah, they're just like, you know, kind of bouncing the synthesizer and like going through. Like, they're definitely winning here. They're like, just overall they're winning here. If we top deck a Glitters, sure. If they don't have a removal spell, all right. Yep, can't really block that. Start swinging too. Kind of in that lethal territory. They have to have an answer for the Gingerbrute, really. Okay. Thraben Inspector helps with that. Thraben Inspector helps with that. Okay, double... Oh, alright, that's GG's. I can't actually deal with that. That's GG's. That's GG's. Probably Crimson Acolyte, honestly. That's probably, yeah, Crimson Acolyte is probably the plan. Probably drop. Probably just go threat heavy. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to go threat heavy. I could just drop Vault Skirges though. I mean, they gained me life. But what does the life like really mean? I think we just play those. So many pieces of card draw. Could not find them. So many pieces of card draw. This deck really needs it too. You really can't replace it. But I mean, we saw in the first game that when you get going, you get going. You get going, you get going. Sure, I'll run this. I'll run this. We can like dump out a hand here. Yeah, we could really dump out a hand here. This. Right, and then the Gingerbrute. Going for combat. They kept us 7 notably, so that is a little scary. That is a little scary. Played out 5 cards. Not bad. I mean, I kept this just based off the Moon Circuit Hacker. That's really what this is. Just kept this off the fact that I had a Moon Circuit Hacker. Hopefully it's just Rustveil Bridge Pass. That'd be great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wish come true, wish come true. Darksteel. Play the Gingerbrute. Now we don't need to return the Gingerbrute. Attack, just attack all. Doesn't really matter. Right. No blocks from our opponent. Turn one of these. Take 4. Would love to draw a card. Play the Ornithopter out again. Pass through. Have some things happening. We have some things happening. We have some things happening right now from our opponent. They kind of need to play a blocker. They can't let me Moon Circuit again. Not unless I draw another one, but yeah, they can't let me Moon Circuit again. That's just not a good idea. Okay, Inspector makes sense. I think I still swing in with the Hacker though. Yeah, I think I still swing in with the Hacker. They probably have a removal spell like a Lightning Bolt or something. That's fine. You can kill a Hacker if they want, but if they don't have it, it's kind of just forcing the the block. It's good. That's just one creature that they can't bounce. One less thing that they can get like all this supreme value off of. So let's draw a card for sure. You're kidding me right now. Right. Right, and then we're gonna go into combat. We're gonna attack. Right, force the block. Getting that creature out of there so they don't have yeah, that's fine. So they don't have a thing to bounce. We're just getting in for some damage. That's fine. Lightning Bolt at the Gingerbrute. I think that's still pretty good for us. We do definitely need to be drawing more draw spells though. That would be great. That would be great. Opponent. There is something to be said about mulliganing the opening hand. Could have been too greedy. this is the type of matchup where we just want more draw spells. So there's something to be said about just you know, mulliganing to a hand that plays a mid-range game a little bit better. But sometimes you just have to be aggressive like this, and then hopefully you draw glitters and you can start throwing them at your opponent, right? Like that's the idea. If I draw glitters here, I know it's something to be said that you put it on the unblockable, but I think I put it on the Ornithopter to spread out my threats. That's probably just net better. Oh, lordy lord. Okay. It's not great. It's not great. I think this is where we start losing the game, because if they're going to untap and just start playing a bunch of creatures, we're not really going to be able to get anything going. And they know they could just be playing top lands right now. I'm not winning the game, right? Even if I played a glitters there, even if I drew a glitters, I played an artifact land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, it's just 8 more damage. But they are just drawing cards here. Like main phasing a clue draw is good vibes. That tells us good things. Main phasing a clue draw is good vibes. So they're gonna, yeah, bounce a wedding invitation. Glitters off the top here would be great. Myr Enforcer is fine too, I guess. Yeah, attack. So we'll attack with this. Yep. And then we'll activate. Right. And then go in. And then go in. Got ourselves a 4/4 out. We're just dinging them. I don't need to play the land here. It's not, you know, if I draw another artifact land, then there's a purpose to it, because these two aren't artifact lands. Like, it's kind of just like maximizing the value of the glitters, but right now there's no actual purpose to me playing out the lands. It's better that they think I have something in hand, play around that, or whatever it might be. So it's better we do that. Yeah, I think this might be GG's. This honestly just might be GG. Yo, Glint Hawk is crazy. Glint Hawk is crazy. Okay, I'm good. Honestly, I'm good. I'm good. Let's just. Oh, 4. I'd really like to turn this league around a bit. Gotta mull this hand though. Don't want to get trapped like the last one. Okay. Drop a Myr Enforcer. This is one of those hands. This is one of those hands. One of those hands. Could go very bad, could go good. Who knows? Who knows? Watch, we're gonna end up against Gardens right now. If I end up against Guardians, let me tell you, I never queue in for a league at this time of day ever again. Like, I never queue in for a league on this day, on this time ever again. It's like all the removal players have come out to play. The Seal of Fire goes hard. Actually, the Seal of Fire goes hard. So let's bring this back. Ninjutsu and the Moon Circuit Hacker. You can Seal of Fire the Moon Circuit Hacker. Just Seal of Fire it. Just seal it. Come on, hit me with it. Opponent, hit me with it. Opponent, you need to hit me with it. Come on. Opponent, Seal of Fire. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back to main. We're gonna play Ancient Den, play the Ornithopter, and pass from there. That's fine. So next turn, we can do some fun things to our opponent. We can do some fun things to our opponent. They're gonna hold up a removal spell. Hey, they're gonna hold up a removal spell. All right. Bolt coming our way. If we find Vault Skirge, whoo. Okay, I'm not paying for that. They find Vault Skirge. Let's go. All that glitters actually works here. In general, all that glitters just works. Sure, it's a 4/6, but it's okay. Double lightning bolts. Let's go. Double lightning bolts. Hit me with it. You gonna race? We gonna race? Vault Skirge would be crazy here, but another all that glitters would be also pretty sweet too. Okay, perfect. So that means that they are not killing this Ornithopter. Probably. Chain lightning is any target. Ooh. Do they have it? It's just 3 and 3. Oh, they're hitting me. They're racing me. Opponent is racing me. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's run it. Let's run it. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's go. Can you deal 13 damage to me next turn? Let's run it. Let's run it. Come on. Let's play this game. Let's play this game. Not throwing that chain lightning. Okay. You had the removal spell. I feel like you had the bolt or something. It was just a little 3/3. Just a little 3/3 action. I only had 2 cards left. That was the winning play. Opponent, you ain't got no flyers. You ain't got that. You got no wins like that. Playing lands? That's crazy. That's crazy. Bushwhacker? Crazy. Just not a good Magic card right now. Bushwhacker? Crazy. All right. Beauty. All right. Let's begin some sideboarding. So against this matchup, I kind of just want to force a standard bear. I kind of just want to force a standard bear so the bolts can go at it, but no. I don't think we need the Moon Circuit hackers per se. And then we could probably just drop 2 Novice Inspectors and just run this. It might be overboarding. It truly might just be overboarding. Standard bear just isn't even really for this. It's kind of for the removal matchups, but it's kind of just like if it was a target, they could just pinpoint into this. I don't know. It makes certain draws like kind of awkward too. Gingerbrute is kind of funny too, but they like, here's the thing. If they start Gingerbruting things, Metallic Rebuke might actually be too slow on the draw too. So I could see playing two circuits. Honestly, Standard Bear might just be overboarding. It honestly might just be overboarding. Let's keep the Metallic Rebukes. Yeah, it's just overboarding. We have the Vault Skirges. We have some options here. Oh, this hand. We got to mulligan this. That's so unfortunate. This is a little better. I think I'm supposed to drop that. All right, Lele. Okay. Blast Runner. Sure. Let's play out. That is kind of nice. We'll play out the Citadel. We'll play an Ornithopter. And we'll play a Gingerbrute. So the Darksteel Citadel makes it so they can't destroy our land, which is key. Then next turn, we play a Plains. And I kind of just want to hide the fact that I don't have a Plains available to me. Like, maybe they'll think that and they'll change the way they play here. But let's see what they end up doing here. If they just hold up Bolt Mana, I may not go for the Glitters play. Yeah, see, this is just, it's better for me to just hold this up. Yeah, let's just go in and attack with the Gingerbrute. Sure, Gingerbrute gains me some life, but it's fine. It's going to be a threat that we need to use eventually. So the Metallic Rebuke can't be cast here, which is important. I think I'm supposed to counter this, honestly. And then they can spend another removal spell if they need to. But that's essentially a bolt that didn't go at my face. If they value the Gingerbrute that much, then that's kind of good for us. Kuldotha Rebirth is kind of frustrating. That's okay. Okay, so we have access to... We can reduce this by 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just go 6, 7 pass. 6, 7 pass might be better. Just play out the Myr Enforcer. It might just be better. If we have like a Bushwhacker in our near future, it could end up being like pretty bad for us. So I do want to have some chump block options, and honestly the Gingerbrute's just okay. I mean, we lost some life there, that's fine. But that it's better that went there instead of like getting blown out with all that glitters. So there is that. That's unfortunate. I will say that is really unfortunate. That takes our Ornithopter too, but yep. Let's see here. No blocks from here. Actually, I could have just blocked the one of them. I could be at 1 higher life, but okay. See, they could just kill this at any point. That's just like not a good move. I think let's just play the other Myr Enforcer. Oh, it costs 1 more. That is crazy. Oh, right, because this isn't an artifact. See, they could just pay 3 and kill this. The Shaman is actually so unfortunate. It really messes with our stuff here. I think I'll give it to them. The Gorilla Shaman is really unfortunate. Yeah, I think we just kind of run it the same way. Especially because we're on the play. Metallic Rebukes are that much more powerful. I think we just run it back. Kind of unfortunate. Crimson Acolyte, pretty big, I would say. Let's keep this. I think we'll play the Razortide Bridge. I don't think we need to get that aggressive. I think just playing out the Crimson Acolyte, and then we can use the Crimson Acolyte to start like protecting our other stuff with the activated ability, which is going to be pretty big. Yep. Perfect. Oh, and all that glitters on the Acolyte is actually so big. Yeah, so we're gonna play out our indestructible lands first. And next turn, I don't really want to. I could play out Thraben Inspector. I mean, if they start bolting that stuff, that's bolts not going at my face, so kind of big win there. Sure, Kuldotha Rebirth is fine. We're kind of just gonna hold stuff back as a blocker, and they're putting themselves back on mana here as well. So that's a human, which is nice. So we can draw some cards here. Play the Gingerbrute. Play this. Okay. We'll play out the Thraben Inspector. So we'll hold things back here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. Next turn we can go 6, 7. But I don't think 6, 7 is ideal. I think I want to just hold up the white. Beauty. Sure. That's bolts not coming out my face, which is going to be pretty valuable, especially with an Acolyte out. I can chump pretty effectively. That's fine with me. Attack in. I'll just, diminishing resources here. Sure. Let's block. Let's block. Yep. Then what we can do is just play out more threats here. So we're gonna play this seat, and then we're gonna play. So now we'll just play stuff out. That's fine. They're using 2 pieces of removal just to do all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1 more for 7, and that's it. Like, we're just gonna pass through, hold up blockers, and then like once I have access to white on the once I have access to the white and everything, it's gonna be a lot easier just to get some attacks in. I shouldn't be passing through completely either. No, I don't care for that. That's fine. Sure. That's if you have an artifact, though. Yeah, they're at 1 card left. This is just not a great situation for them, honestly. So I'll draw a card. Ooh. Ooh, the of one mind goes hard here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's draw some cards. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Come on. Drew like 6 cards this turn. Let's go. Let's go. Like, come on. I drew like 6 cards this turn. I love me some free spells. So we'll cast this. Cast this. So I think I want to hold up the counter spell here. And I could just go aggressive here, actually. You know what? Let's just go for the dub. You know what? We did our due diligence, and we're forcing the issue right now. 2 cards in hand. GG. Perfect. All right. Let's see if we can't 3-2 this league. Game 5 of this league. We're on the draw. Yeah, sure. We got some threats. We got some lands. It's decent. Obviously not, you know, not the best, but our opponent mulled once, so that's pretty good. Forest, you say? How do I want to play this? I think we do this. And then I think we do this. I think we just want to get out more artifacts. And so we get out the Novice Inspector. More artifacts and more threats at the same time. I just kind of spread them out. Card draw is going to be important here too. Ooh. There's Ponza. Huh? Oh, it's Gardens. It's Gardens. It's Gardens. It's Gardens. Okay. Sorry. Every time I see Haunted Mire, I think like One Land Spy. Like I legitimately think One Land Spy. Yeah, it's Gardens. Okay. Okay. Not Ponza. This is gonna be a little unfortunate then. What's the best way to do this? So we do this. And then we do Gingerbrute. Right. And then just force the issue, I guess. Put it on the unblockable thing. If it really is Gardens, play the removal, you know what I mean? Play the removal. Okay. Alright, Swamp Cycling. Yep. Yep, Swamp enters. Swamp enters. Okay, they'll take 9. It's a big swing. Don't think I'll get that swing next turn. Do not think I will get that swing next turn. Especially against a matchup like this. It's really unfortunate. We're just coming up against like Affinity's worst matchup. I mean, it's like the best deck in the format. So I can't really be upset that, you know, I'm seeing counters like all over the place. Yeah. Huh? Oh. This is the dredge deck. This is the squirrel dredge deck. Okay, still problematic though, because they have some really big ways to gain life. They have some pretty big ways to gain life. Still problematic. Yeah, so we need to make this unblockable. That thing has Death Touch. We're gonna attack. Not with that. Oh, we could. We could. Yeah, you just kill it. So that's just less threats we have to deal with in general. Right, and then we just pass from there. We can draw a card at our end step. This is the Squirrel Dredge deck. Okay, so relics are finally going to come into piece here. It's been so long since I played this. All right, hold on. I think I have this deck here. I was playing it for a hot minute. Troll. Yeah, it's the Knot of the Bone that's actually like kind of insane. And then they bring in like Ancient Grudges against us. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they couldn't find the life gain, so that's good. That's good. That's good. So, kind of bringing it back here. What are they really going to play against us? So yeah, Knot of the Bones, Stinkweed Imps. Like, it's just Relic. Ancient Grudge. Protection from black doesn't really do much. Protection from red. No, yeah, it's just relics. It's just relics. Okay. Yeah, it's just relics. I don't think I'm supposed to take out Metallic Rebukes, honestly. But what threat do I take out? Maybe it is just Metallic Rebukes. That feels terrible, though. I don't know. That's fine. I think maybe we just try and get under them. That's the whole point. Glitters ended up getting there for us, so we just have to be a little disciplined with our mulliganing, I guess. Speaking of discipline, this is an easy one. this is an easy one as to whether or not we keep. It's a pretty easy one. Okay. See if we can't close it out. Squirrel Dredge. Okay. They begin with 7. That's not a good sign, but mulligan. Oh, no. Okay, so it looks like we might actually end up losing this game. So we're going to keep this. We're going to drop Myr Enforcer. And of One Mind. Yes. Yeah, we're going to drop Myr Enforcer and of One Mind. I don't think I'm going to expose my Relic early. There's no point in doing that. I don't think this is a deck that's going to bring in... I don't think this is a deck that's necessarily going to bring in hand disruption against us. They're going to bring in artifact hate. I'm going to bring in the artifact hate. Okay. Yep. The ridgeline. Yep. So I actually really like this here. So we get to play Relic. We get to exile that card. Then we get to Thoughtcast. And then pass from there. Not bad. Oh, I didn't attack. Oh, come on. Oh, Shaft. You're forgetting simple things. But it's okay. Relic very destroyable right now, but I think we got some value. On the front end, if they just want to cast Ancient Grudge on it, that's great. That's 2 mana. Satyr Wayfinder is actually great too, because they can only get a land out of that. Ancient Grudge being in there is fantastic, because they're gonna have to just use it here. Perfect. I think that's really it. So we're gonna play the Ornithopter, play the Thoughtcast, Razortide Bridge. I think I'm just supposed to draw cards. Truly, I think I'm just supposed to draw cards. Yep. And then we going for some attacks, right? So we're 1 less life than we should be at, but that's okay. What do they end up grabbing? So I know these cards, and they grabbed a forest. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So opponent, I got nothing for you, but the hand is actually pretty interesting. Like, we could save the Metallic Rebuke for that kind of one of life gain piece. We lost our Relic, which is okay. I think we kind of had to use it, in my opinion. And we're drawing into some good stuff because of it. So we're going to be able to just bring in an unblocked Moon Circuit Hacker, which should be good for us. That then allows us to cast the of One Mind. Right. 3 cards. If you don't, put a 1/1. Yep. Okay, so play the Seat. Go to combat. Attack. Yep. So this thing doesn't have reach. Right. Bounce this back to the hand. Bring that in. Okay, we're finding a lot of card draw, which is great. That's where we want to be. Ornithopter. I don't really want to draw cards right now. So I can play the Springleaf Drum and still hold up Counterspell, which is probably the way to do it. I could have just played Thraben Inspector, actually. That was probably just better. It's kind of the same thing. Okay, so I can still do that, actually. This actually just maximizes what I can do. So play the Thraben Inspector, and then we can still hold up the Counterspell, which is probably going to be pretty important here. So playing out to the board. A lot of card draw. We've gone through like 10 plus cards, which is fantastic. No blocks there. It should be at 1 less life, which could end up mattering here. Let's see. Could end up mattering here. Okay. Scrap work, yep. Discard draw, so they can get some dredge going. Can't. Alright, you can bring back the Lotlet Giant for a pretty big swing. So we're gonna redraw here. Right. We're gonna redraw here. Go to our turn. We can of one mind. We can play this. We can play a Novice Inspector. Right. We can go to combat. I think we are going to attack with the Moon Circuit. Yeah. They can put cards into their graveyard. That's fine. I do have a Metallic Rebuke to counter out. This is kind of adding to their Lotlet Giant, but it's also making the board a little bit clearer. So that is kind of nice there. Okay, play the Vault Skirge, which is a little problematic, but if we can get the whole reason why I wanted to keep it is because of these Lotlet Giants. If they do get to the point where, and also what's nice about clearing their board is that means that, you know, they can't like flash back a thing that they might have in their graveyard. So, but yeah, if we can get our life above certain amounts, the Lotlet Giant is just so big. They're gonna discard draw. That's fine. Do your little shenanigans. Do your little shenanigans. Yep. Fill your graveyard up. I would really, really, really love to draw another relic. I will say that. I would love to draw another relic. Sure. No blocks from me. You can deal the 2. Because really all I need to be wary of is a reanimation spell. So 1, 2, redraw. Okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. Attack. So keeping their board clear again. Like if they wanna flash back a reanimation spell, I do just want to keep that down. So we're gonna go to combat. This one Metallic Rebuke, it's going the mile right now. I will say that it is going the mile. Okay. If I can find it all that glitters and put it on the Vault Skirge, I think it's almost GG's. It's pretty much almost GG's. Because, I mean, they can still find like a flashback thing, but it's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. Okay, just maximizing the amount of artifacts that we have. And then we can play the counterspell. We can just hard play the counterspell here. What's nice though is like they're dealing damage to us. We're able to kind of counteract it with the Vault Skirges, but they're just losing life, which is what's key here. I'm gonna be real upset if that 1 life actually ends up mattering here. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. It ultimately could, right? Because it's all about that mental. It could be at 12 life right now. And now this prevents the Blanchwood Prowler from really attacking. And if they just hard cast a counterspell here, or not even a counterspell, what am I saying? A reanimation spell, we can counter it, and they just don't have the board to really flash it back. Yeah, looks like they are. Yeah, and we're just gonna counter that easy here. Metallic Rebuke that. Get that out of here. Now, Scrapwork Mutt is going to be the card they'll get next turn. That's going to be the real scary thing. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Put it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. You don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have it. 15. You don't have it. You don't have it. Come on. You don't have it. Give me. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We got there. Woo. Vault Skirge. Really, really clutch, turns out. All right. Let's let's open up the treasure chests, because why not? Let's open them up. Open them up. All right, got some play points. Good stuff. Unsettled Mariner, Kitesail Larcenist. Okay. All right, good vibes. Good vibes.